Your favorite radio station, Stone City 90.7.
Welcome to YIP Talk Show today, and it's me, Tilda. Good afternoon and welcome. And it's exactly 30 minutes on top the hour 3, and this is our very first YIP Talk Show, guys. And welcome from the regional capitals of the Volta region. We are here to discuss Youth Impact Parliament and youth as a YIP as a youth-led impact government policy that would shape we Ghanaian youth for a better future. I have 4 beautiful-looking guests in the studios with me today, but before we get into business, we are going for a quick musical breather. We'll be right back. welcome back from that quick musical breather. It is me, Matilda, with you guys today on the YIP Talk Show. And like I mentioned, this is our first ever YIP Talk Show. In case you are wondering what YIP stands for, it means Youth Impact Parliament. Yes, like I said, I have 4 lovely girls in the studios with me today. But before that, you were wondering, what is Youth Impact Parliament? Isn't that interesting? Well, I would love to introduce my guest in the person of Viscount Bright Selom, Deputy Majority Leader, Hilbert Agbohedo. If I get the name correct, is that it? Okay, Majority Leader, then Faith Maju, Deputy President, and Jones Amegashi Viglo, Executive Director. Here, we are not just going to talk about politics, but we are also going to talk about youth and governance. These 4 beautiful girls are going to help me bisect the policy-making decisions in our Ghanaian country. Before that, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
So, Youth Impact Parliament. You guys have been in the system for a while now, and we would love to dive in more about what you guys do as a youth-led impact, right? Youth, is it an organization, if I may ask?
Yes, it's basically a civil, how should I say, a CSO.
Okay.
Civil society organization. That is who we are.
Oh, wow, that's nice. So our lovely listeners, please don't mistake this. They just explained what YIP is to you in just few words. So our lovely listeners would want to know, Youth Impact Parliament, what is the motive behind it? What is the mission? What drive do this organization actually have for us, and what benefits is it to we as Ghanaians?
Thank you very much to Stone City FM 90.7 megahertz for giving us this opportunity for us to hold our maiden YIP Youth Talk Show. I'm Jones Amegashi, the Executive Director of Youth Impact Movement. So Youth Impact Movement, it seems you are hearing the movement in Parliament. So in simple terms, the movement is the mother body and the Parliament is the parliamentary arm or legislative arm or branch of the movement. But the eye or the attention is on the Parliament, because the Parliament is the flagship project of this particular movement. Now, Youth Impact Parliament is a name that has been on top of airways for quite some time now. A couple of people will say, oh, they heard Right Honorable Alban Sumanaki, so that's been acknowledging us on floor of Parliament of Ghana. So who are we? We are a youth-led group, a youth-led organization that is focused on capacity building. Capacity building is the focus of this particular group. Advocacy is not exactly the focus, because at the end of the day, advocacy is basically to resolve something, and then we have groups for that. But we are focused on building capacity for the youth. And I can tell you that a lot of Ghanaians and even other nationalities, because it will amaze you that we have 4 additional chapters, part of the Ghanaian chapter as well. And everyone part of this particular group can say something about how this group has changed each of us. And all of us here has a story to talk about with Youth Impact Parliament. Do you want me to continue?
Well, I have a question for Faith. Wow, you're actually looking beautiful, girl.
Thank you.
So, Faith, someone will be wondering, what inspired you to join the Youth Impact Parliament, Ghana?
Thank you very much for the question. Yes, my inspiration. So, when I went to the tertiary, 1100. So, growing up, I used to watch my dad watching parliamentary proceedings and all that. So, I got interested in policy making, because I believe that as young people, there's one thing to sit on the sidelines and complain about the problems in the country.
Exactly.
But then it's another thing to actively participate in being the change you want to see.
Okay.
So my inspiration was because I want to be part of change makers. Yeah. Thank you.
So you were inspired by making change to. Should I ask this? Is it to your community alone or to Ghana as a whole?
So my community, to Ghana, and to the world at large.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that is just your drive,
Yes,
change
that is.
making.
Yeah.
Well, right.
Hello.
Yeah, looking stunning. How are you?
I'm very well. Yourself?
I'm okay. So, how do you think your skills and experience align with Youth Impact Parliament Ghana's mission?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. A very good afternoon to your cherished listeners. I think you made the pronunciation of my name, you got it wrong.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But the name is Vixen Bright Selma.
Vixen, okay.
Yeah. So I would like to build it to where the question started from.
Okay.
I think I joined Youth Impact Parliament. That was 2021 when I was in level 300, serving as the vice president.
Okay.
So we believe that the future you want to build for yourself, you have to take it in your own hands. Your mom and dad will do their part, and the rest behold unto you to do.
Okay.
So we thought that as young people, we need to partake, like Faith said, among the change makers as well, because change, they say, is constant, beginning from me also. So we took it from there, and I can say that the capacity building that Youth Impact Parliament sought to build, I'm a big beneficiary of that as well.
Okay.
And some of the things that, or where I'm going to in life right now, all thanks to Youth Impact Parliament, not myself alone, but several of my colleagues too has also benefited a lot of it. And in Ghana as a country, we have to build a country as young people. They say the future is tomorrow, but I say the future is now. It's today. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. So every now and then, you need to do something to better yourself and better the country as well.
Okay.
So we believe that going forward, like the president said, we have been acknowledged by Ghana's parliament.
Yeah.
And they've seen the work that we are doing as well. The word impact alone will interest you to join us to do more as well. So that's basically what I can say.
Okay, so like the ED has said already, he has said a lot just by the introduction. Faith also added to it. You are inspired by what change making and other stuff. So I want to ask one particular question.
Okay.
Describe a challenging situation you faced and how you overcome it. What skill did you use as a Youth Impact Parliament?
Okay, so I would like to go back during my SRC days. There was a day that there was a pandemonium on campus that, during the COVID-19 era, usually vacation is supposed to be 3 months, but COVID-19 has brought it shorter. So you see, after exams, we will vacate just for some few weeks, 3 weeks, then school resumes. And people have to pay for their fees. And as young leaders or student leaders, the pressure will be on you. So join Youth Impact Parliament, you seek ideas from your colleagues as well to help you as a leader. How then do you rectify all these things? Because I believe that if you don't know anything, you have to ask. So I quickly ran to Youth Impact Parliament, and the solution was there. Then I came to deliver it, and trust me, I think that's what the school is managing. I believe it's the 50% of the paying of the school fees. Initially it was 70%, and then they brought it to 50%, and everybody is at peace. So basically, that's what Youth Impact Parliament has helped me resolve some situations like this.
Okay, man is youth. Yeah, so is it Hubert? If I could get you correctly. So Youth Impact Parliament as an initiative or as an impact movement organization, you guys have given a lot to the community. You guys have been acknowledged by Ghana's parliament, and there is this question people are asking, people want to know, can you tell us about a time when you had to adapt to a new or challenging situation?
All right, thank you very much. And then good afternoon to all our cherished listeners. I am Hubert Agbahode, yes, the majority leader of Youth Impact Parliament, and thanks for the opportunity to be here. Yeah, so one of the challenging moments I've actually faced in Youth Impact, let me use Youth Impact Parliament as an example. It was just recently, that was on the 9th of August, where we had a challenging issue in the chamber. Very heated arguments came up, pertaining to some consultation and then some decisions that we took, and then it couldn't go down well with some of our members. And you know, as leaders, when issues of this nature arise, you would have to use some tactical measures or take some tactical decisions to actually resolve that issue. So I approach our speaker. So when issue like, you have to do a lot of consultation and then make tempers calm down.
Okay.
So I actually approach our speaker, the executive director, and then did some consultation and see how best we can resolve this issue. So at the long run, all members that were agitated, I think through the consultation, and then we just used some way, and then we spoke to them that this is the issue, then we will handle it to suit each and everyone, so that we do not sound like we are biased towards one particular caucus. You understand me?
Okay.
So those are some of the measures, and then at the long run, I think we all understood each other, and then we had a peaceful inauguration that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my general question to you, my panelists with me in the studios today, could you guys be described as Ghana's mini parliament?
Okay. So I think we are the next after Ghana's parliament.
Okay.
No doubts about that.
I hope to see that soon.
Oh, we are everywhere.
Yeah.
The whole Ghana is aware of Youth Impact Parliament.
Yeah.
And we are actually making the impact. The impact is not just in the books, but when you go to the grounds and then you just mention Youth Impact Parliament, even cut across social media everywhere. I don't think there is any social media platform that you will not see us. Everywhere you just type Youth Impact Parliament, the numbers are speaking for themselves.
Wow.
So we are not just sitting here and then doing a mere talk. We are actually doing what is expected of us. So even if the opportunity is given to us today to even sit in Ghana's parliament, I think we will deliver. We will deliver.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Of course.
that is one great motivation coming from you, and like you all said, Youth Impact Parliament is giving a lot to the society. And my question, ladies and gentlemen, my big question to you, you said they can call you guys as Ghana's mini parliament. Well, the question right now is, what are you guys doing for our society? People like, the numbers might be speaking from themselves, but what is your impact? What is your motive? What is the vision, the drive behind Youth Impact Parliament? Faith.
Okay, thank you very much, Matilda. Thank you once again. And I forgot to mention earlier that you look stunning yourself.
Thank you.
Yes, so like our executive director mentioned, beyond the numbers and everything is a capacity, like capacity building. Because think about it, imagine having a nation where young people are not interested in policy making, and those with the interest are not skilled. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to go about it. So that's one key thing that Youth Impact Movement is bringing out there, ensuring that the young generation, we always say that the youth, we are the future leaders of tomorrow. So what Youth Impact Parliament is doing is ensuring that the youth, we have the needed skills, we have the needed capacity, the needed ability to be able to actually stand before the country, the world, and actually make good decisions, and will not be biased. And when we have this understanding of what the good policies actually are, when we stand before people, that is when you have the young people who are not moved or faced by money. Because let's say we have an election coming up, and then instead of us to actually stand as young people to actually vote for the right people, and yes, the right people, but we've had instances, we've heard stories from other countries where young people are bribed, are given money, and they go and carry ballot boxes all around. Okay, but when you come to Youth Impact Parliament, you are being taught that no, you have to stand for what is right. You have to stand for what is right. So that is the value, the added value that Youth Impact Parliament is giving to the young people out there. Thank you.
That was a nice delivery from you. And Edie Jones, so in part, Faith has said it all. Would you love to add something to what she said?
Yes, thank you very much, our host Matilda. I must say that Youth Impact Parliament, as you see, it is not like other foundations that they have to go or we have to go and be donating parts and all those that make us relevant. No, just as panelist Faith said, when the people to handle the country are not trained, you will be led by fools. You will be led by fools.
Edie, I would love you quote that word. This is a national radio station, and I would love you quote that word, please.
Okay.
Children are listening.
Yes. So let's put that word in apostrophe.
Okay.
When the people who are leading the country are not trained and equipped with the skills to do so, policies will not be done well. The laws will become ambiguous and problematic. Society will come down. Some people don't actually see the relevance of governance or a government. May I say that when the government is being taken out of the equation and everyone is left to do anything they want to do, this country will be in disarray. There will be chaos everywhere. It is the government that keeps our lights on. It is the government that keeps our tap flowing. It is the government that ensures that when you go to hospitals, they are functioning. When you go to the police station, the police is working. It is the government that ensures the fire service is working. It is due to government doing its job. That is why our schools are working. That is why our state institutions are working. So no one should claim that without government or governance, anything will go on well. Every country or any particular group needs a governance structure, because it is these procedures that ensure the orderly manner of things. And Youth Impact Parliament wants to instill into potential leaders of our country that agility, that skill, and the potentials and all they need to run the country. Because I can tell you, the people leading our country will not be there forever. Even if people in other countries such as Cameroon, in the person of Odugu Paul Biya, wants to die as president of Cameroon at age 99 when he finishes his 8th term. He will not be there forever. One day Biya, he will go. If people like Museveni of Uganda says he wants to do his last term after 40 years of being in power, he's still not done. He has a piece of things to do. After he goes, someone will come after. And generations after generations need the training to lead our country. An institution that does not have an order of how things are to be done in a full and working governance system with the people to ensure that the structures are working will fall apart. So Youth Impact Parliament, that is what we have seen. We have seen a loophole and we want to seal that loophole, and that is our contribution to society. Because from among us, even with me standing here, is the newly elected National Secretary of the Ghana National Union of Technical Students, Honorable Faith Maju. And Youth Impact Parliament has trained her so that when she goes there, she'll make us proud with her intellectual abilities and understanding of systems. So we are making the impact. That is not undoubted at all. Thank you.
That is not undoubted at all. A powerful speech from Jones. And I'd love to throw this question to you, my panelists. Do you feel it's right for youth of this country to take up leadership position, in a sense whereby you meet the youth of today and ask them, do you know your rights? Do you know your privileges? Do you know what you are entitled to as a citizen of Ghana? At the age of 20, at the age of 25, most of them don't know. So in this sense, do you think it is appropriate for youth to take up leadership positions?
Absolutely. Let me start before they come in. Absolutely. Oh, come on, yes. Absolutely.
Maybe no why. Your listeners
let me just start just a few examples before my colleagues add on. Go to Senegal, 44 years.
President.
Go to Nigeria. There is one particular state house of assembly,
27?
and the deputy speaker is less than 26. I think he's not 27, 28.
27,
and he has become the deputy speaker of the state house of assembly, and he's doing well. And let's go to other countries that we have youth leading the cause of their country.
Okay.
It's not like when you give them the power, they will misappropriate it. I know issues of SRC will come up in this particular discussion, but come on, when the people are trained for the job, they'll do it. Bro, don't you agree?
Absolutely. I agree with you. So, youths now, I think it's all about you being available for the job. Equipping yourself with the necessary tools and then things that you need to use to execute whatever duty is being handed over to you. So, we can make mention of a lot of people in this country. I'm just inspired by one of the newly elected members of parliament in the name of Edem Agbana.
Yeah, he's making
so
a lot.
when you look at a person of such caliber,
Okay.
and you watch his age and what he's currently doing, I think the youth now will be the next face of Ghana.
Okay.
Whereby even in the constitution, I think it should be amended whereby at
I would
age
come- I would-
40.
I would come to that.
Yeah,
You
so
are trying
I
to-
think for the youth, it's no doubt that we have the brain, the capacity to actually steer the affairs of this country where the opportunities being given to us. So I just don't want to cite an example whereby, you know, the older ones are being given the opportunity and they exploit everything, and then they keep everything to themselves. But you could see that even though it's actually not in isolation that youth are also, they are perfect or they are good. The same way some of the youth too, when opportunity is being given to them, they also do the mess. But when you look at the comparative analysis and then you compare these two individuals, the grown-ups and then the youths, I think we are far-fetched than even doing the best. And executive director just mentioned Burkina Faso, right?
Yes.
Yes, Ibrahim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, just
Ibrahim
look
Traore.
at
Well.
the industries and then the things he's doing in that country.
He's in his 30s, right?
Yes.
He's in his 30s.
In his 30s, and he's doing
shaking
marvelously
waves.
well. So
Honorable
Seriously,
Jones,
the
Honorable
Indian
Jones,
power is
I would love it if you could give the floor to the other panelists to talk for me.
yeah,
So
and it's high time we as youth we take that conscious effort to actually learn. We equip ourselves when the opportunity is being given or the mantle of leadership is handed over to us. We will not be found wanting. So I think it's time for the youth to steer the affairs of this country.
okay, right. Yeah,
Hello.
yes. So it's like you are the ideal one here. You are actually listening to what your colleagues are saying. But let me throw this question to you. Do you think our constitution is the problem whereby it's hindering most of the youth of this country not to take part in policy making decisions of the country?
Thank you. Before to answer your question, I think he forgot to mention that we are the first bicameral legislative parliament
Okay.
in Ghana as well. So aside the Parliament of Ghana, we are the next as well. So that should be on record.
Okay.
Coming to our constitution, the constitution is not our problem, but the people who are managing the affairs of the economy. Yes.
How well can you dive
Because
into that for us?
the problem of this country is greed and dishonesty. Of course.
Mhm.
Tell me why that they will give you something to come and give it to ordinary Ghanaians and then you keep them to
But don't
yourself.
you think the problem is we the citizens who always end up electing the wrong people, though we know they are capable of doing it?
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That before an MP, someone contest for an MP because you want money from that person, you wouldn't want to listen to what the person says. You will just take the message and leave the messenger alone. But people end up exploiting portfolios, taking monies. So if in an election I spend close to 200,000, right?
Yeah.
Of course, when I'll come and recoup that money. So we, the citizens, are encouraging these people to be corrupt. Because if a lady should be free and fair, you shouldn't go and spend. I want to save you. I don't need to spend much.
Okay.
But if you make it look as though you need to exploit me because I'm going for this position, when I also can always use the same avenue to exploit you.
Okay.
Because I've been with the argument that If you want to go into politics, you have to be doing work for yourself, have businesses.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, your intention is not go there to make money for yourself. Public service is there to serve the interests of the people. But people make it as if they want to go there and amass work for themselves within the twinkle of an eye. So the problem is not the constitution.
Okay.
The people have the constitution and the leaders that we've elected.
Okay.
But sometimes you can't force them to, because I've come to you to seek for your support. You are demanding something from me. So until we come to understand that public service is there, we have to recalibrate our understanding of public service. When you are done, wait for someone to come. We are building a country. For me, initially, I was telling my colleagues I want to contest for MPC position, but looking at the way things are, you work so hard, and then I don't know, the leadership in this country is not become very interesting at all for people. So I've told my friend that I prefer to go into what's the name, NGO. If I have my money, I'll build. It's also an impact.
Yeah.
It's not for me to become an MP or president before you see my impact. So unless all of us come to that conclusion that public service is just there to serve the people. So that's because that's me. It's not a constitution. It's we the people. Because tell me how, if the money is being given to you to execute a project, you keep the money. That is that one for the constitution.
So initially, all you are trying to put out there is bribery and corruption, right?
Precisely, because
Okay.
68 years of independence, Dubai. How old are they now?
Well.
But look at them. So it's dishonesty and greed.
Okay, so our lovely listeners, we are not leaving you short, but we are going for a quick musical breather. We'll be right back, and when we come back, we'll dive more into YIP and its policy making as youth of this country. Stick and stay with us. welcome from that quick commercial break. And if you're now joining us, this is Stone City 790.7 FM, and this is the YIP show. I am Tilda, and I am your host. We went for a quick commercial break, and my guests are still here with me in the studio. So, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about a lot of things before we went for the quick commercial show. So I want to now hear, my guests are now listening. They are like, they want to hear more about Youth Impact Parliament, what you guys do. I think you guys do sittings. You guys sit like the parliament, how the parliament of Ghana does do their sittings. So they want to know how it goes, the procedures involved, what it takes to just join, or what the sittings. So if any of you can take up to the stance and educate us more on the sitting procedures of Youth Impact Parliament.
Thank you very much, Matilda, our host, and thanks to Stone City FM as well, 90.7 megahertz. So Youth Impact Parliament, yes, we sit like Parliament of Ghana. We are the most vibrant youth parliament in Ghana and the first bicameral youth legislature. As a matter of fact, I say this not just by mere words, but it is been proven. We have other youth parliaments like Youth Leadership Parliament, United Nations Youth Parliament, Youth Model Parliament, but those people don't sit as frequent as us. Youth Impact Parliament sits once every month. As you know, Parliament of Ghana, they sit from Tuesday to Friday in about 2 months before they take a break. But we sit once every month. Yes, and that is what makes us a very vibrant youth parliament. And as we are a bicameral youth parliament, it means we have 2 chambers. We have the upper chamber called the Senate, and then the lower chamber called the Parliament. The Senate actually sits once every quarter, and there are 4 quarters in a year. And going to our Parliament again, our Parliament is made up of 276 constituencies. These are not made up constituencies, but actual constituencies well represented in the Parliament of Ghana are the constituencies that we have in Youth Impact Parliament. It means we have the Youth MP for Ho Central, Youth MP for Akachi South, Akachi North, which is Honorable Hubert, the Youth MP for Hohwe, Honorable Vixen. We have Youth MP for Ningo Pram Pram in our Parliament, Youth MP for Lejokuku, Unamdam, Bandai, Ketu South, and all of them are well represented in our parliaments. Now, people will ask, do people get there through elections? No, we don't do elections in Youth Impact Parliament. It is so because elections are expensive, and the thing is to build your capacity. So election is basically out of the way. So if there are no elections, how do people enter this particular parliament? It's done in a very convenient way. We have a form that we circulate. Our parliament, every year we dissolve and then we inaugurate. We are currently in our 5th parliament. So we have opened the forms for the 5th parliament, and it is a Google form that when you chat this particular number, in the case you cannot find any of our platforms on Facebook and all those, just chat 0279608915 and WhatsApp it and tell it that you want to join. It will send you the forms and you fill the form over there. Then after that you WhatsApp it again, and then we do a WhatsApp vetting for you.
Okay.
And after that you pay a dues, and then from there you are confirmed for a vacant seat. Okay. As of now, we have about 100 youth MPs. Yeah, so it is only vacant seats because we can't have 2 people representing one particular constituency. So from there, when you join, we expect that you come around for sittings, because every single month we sit. Last Sunday we sat, and next 2 weeks Sundays we'll be sitting for a joint sitting of this house. Have I forgotten anything?
So far.
Yes. So that is how you join Youth Impact Parliament. We do a congratulatory flyer for you, of course, birthday flyers when the time comes, and then we have a main flyer that we share for the Parliament. It's usually in January, for the Senate is usually around October there. Our senators for now are appointed because it is a smaller group.
Okay.
The Senate, let me just do a little bit of education. In Parliament, what we actually have in Parliament of Ghana is called proportional representation.
Okay.
So at where the population is more, you realize that they have more constituencies over there. At where the population is scattered and meager, they have little representation.
Okay.
So in Parliament of Ghana, you realize that the Volta region has 18 constituencies, OT has 8, Greater Accra 34, Eastern 33, Ashanti is 47. It is because of population density.
Okay.
And not only that, in the demarcation of constituencies of the Republic of Ghana, other issues like chieftaincy are being considered. But in the Senate, we use equal representation, which means all the 16 regions of the Republic of Ghana have 4 seats, no matter the size of population or whatsoever issue happening. Okay. So in our Senate, every region has the name of the region, then East, West, North, South. So we have Volta West Senator over here, Senator Fetumaji, who is also our Deputy President pro tempore, which is equivalent to a second Deputy Speaker. And then we have OT East, Greater Accra West, and all of that. So the Senate for now, we only have 64 seats. But the Parliament has all the 276 seats. And you are hearing me talking about President. Oh yes, Senates can also have speakers. But we chose the term President. So just like we have Speaker of Parliament, the Senate is led by the President of the Senate. So that's just a little education on the structure and how you can get to be part of us.
Okay, that is just by the way. So, Faith, would you love to add something to it?
Okay, thank you very much, Tilda.
Yeah.
So, apart from what has been said by our executive director, when it comes to the procedures, we have standing orders. Sorry, order paper has to be drawn. Mm-hmm. Yes, the order paper is basically like the agenda.
Okay.
So it has to do with the things that you do. Let's say you have a meeting. Mm-hmm. You don't just go to a meeting and nobody knows what's going on. So it's like a breakdown of every single activity that will be carried on from start to finish. So that's what the order paper entails.
Okay.
So the order paper just guides the house on what to do.
Okay.
So the proceedings, we have the speaker, we have the clerks. The clerks are those who take minutes. Yes, because minutes need to be taken. The resolutions and all motions are brought before the house. We have the minority side and the majority side.
Okay.
Yes, so we just deliberate on the motions.
Okay.
Yes, and after that, an adjournment. If there's any other business, we talk about that. Then an adjournment, a motion is moved for an adjournment, seconded, and that's just basically how it's run within the house.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Any input?
I think they've said it, but what I have to say is that Youth Impact Parliament is a place for young people as well.
Okay.
My worry is that most people are not aware, even though we are doing social media, but our hope is to decentralize to the second cycle institutions as well, so that our young people will also get understanding that this is how governance works, because it's only bad governance that has brought us here. Of course.
Well.
Only bad governance that has brought us here. So in as much as you are there, we also deliberate on national issues. After we are done, we write a white paper on that and submit to Ghana's Parliament. I can tell you that the Constitutional Review Committee, we've also submitted our review as well. So we are not just there for being there sick. We also make impact in society as well. So in our respective ways, like today, we came here to educate the public about what Youth Impact Parliament does. So basically, these are some of the things that we do, and we take it very serious. And those who are backing us, they are equally important people as well. With their guidance, we go according to how it is. People have the view that we are the corrupt people. We are even taking them as mentors as well. But we cannot. No, sometimes it's about the attitude. You pick what is good for you, and you leave the rest. You pick the one that you think that when you pick it, it will help you. You don't have to pick everything because you said the president is a role model as well. So I can bet that the Parliament has gained its recognition, the work that we do. So many people are part of it. And I believe that our listeners listening to us now, after this, the numbers will be placed on air, and those of us who are on social media can equally go and our videos are over there. Every sitting will record as well, so we don't just say something in a vacuum. And once we are debating too, we are very courteous in some of these things, because we believe in as much as you are making your point, make your point freely without any emotional this as well, so that you don't go and dent someone's reputation as well. So speak to the issue. So we speak to the issue as well. This is why we are here to speak to the issue.
Okay, so you guys debate with emotions, or you guys don't debate with it?
No, if you debate with if you debate
emotions.
no, if you debate the issue with emotion, at the end of the day, it's like over shouting could know the absence of intelligent thinking as well.
Oh.
So you have to speak to the issue,
Okay.
because immediately you make your emotion comes in, then you lose the argument as well. So we debate the issue. We are very confident to understanding others. If someone is dragging a house backward, we will draw attention. We speak to the issue. So at the end of the day, the Youth Impact Parliament that we are building will be a place of, let me say, it should be sacred. In the sense that we are not perfect, but at least you get some modicum of respect over there. So that's what we are doing over there as well.
Okay, Honorable Hubert.
All right, thank you very much. Let me also add to what my colleagues has already stated.
Okay.
So almost each and every sitting, we have guests that also do come, that are already in the public space.
Okay.
That also do come and then give us words of wisdom, and then teach us on how parliamentary democracy or whatever it entails works actually in the chamber. So as we are also learning here, we are taking the inputs or the experiences of those that have gone far ahead of us. We are taking advices from them, the likes of Honorable Bejra. We had him, the likes of Honorable Jijoli Gakbe also visited us, and a whole lot of them equally visited us. Let me just mention, and then the recent MC for Ho Central, Honorable Divine Bossen. Yes, he is always with us. And then DC for Afajato South,
Okay.
Honorable James Flolu. Yeah, so these are equally people that we do receive in our chamber, that they give us words of advice and then teach us everything we need to know about public governance, and then anything about public speaking too. We receive people that also knows a lot about public speaking. You know, Executive Director stated that Youth Impact Parliament is for capacity building.
Okay.
So we receive people that teach us how to face the public and then speak without being intimidated no matter the crowd, and you understand.
Has it ever happened in a situation whereby you are supposed to address the house and you felt very intimidated, like you are shaking to the core?
Oh, you know, sometimes when you face the people, you know, the first few minutes, that tension is always there, but the moment you proceed, like you are used to the people, you see the face, you target some particular audience, and then you speak to them. So I think as you are going, this every day gives you the opportunity to learn. You unlearn and then relearn.
Okay.
So I think we are still learning, and then I don't think any one of us here will say that you've learned everything. So we are still learning each and every day, and if the opportunity is being given to us, I think we will deliver.
Okay, that was a powerful speech you delivered. And so now we are going to dive into your personal profiles. So you tell us more about yourself, what you do, the position you hold, what you impart to the movement. So starting with Bright, can you do that for us?
Thank you. It's like always for falling on me.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm a civil engineer by profession as well.
Okay.
Yeah. We shall build concrete roads.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
So I'm also an entrepreneur,
Okay.
a farmer, and then I'm an aspiring politician. I'm also the administrator of Sumia Osbrinkers Foundation, where we empower young minds through economic programs.
Okay.
So we've imparted close to 5,000 young teenage mothers as well in the rural communities. And also I'm the majority leader for the United Nations Association of Ghana, UNYE, and then a deputy majority leader of Youth Impact Parliament. Yes, for now, so that is who I am. Maybe as we proceed. And also I was the former SRC Vice President, the year 2021-2022.
For which institution?
Of the Hotel University, the only premier university in the region as well.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, so Faith, that's on you now.
Thank you once again, Tilda, and a big thank you to all our listeners out there. Yes, thank you for staying with us. Thank you for listening. So my profile, interesting. Where do I start from?
Anywhere.
So I'll start from, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Yes. I am a Christian, not just by name, but I love God personally, and God loves me too. And I've served as the deputy speaker for PROMAX, that's Professional Marketers Association of Ghana, HTU chapter. And then I went on to become the speaker of PROMAX.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I recently served as Speaker of SRC Parliament for Ho Technical University.
Okay.
Yes, where I had to preside over sit-ins and all that. And in the short time where I was the Speaker of Parliament, I was actually the second lady to hold that position.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was the second lady to hold that position. And in the short time where the House, the Sith Parliament was able to do quite a number of things, we were able to come up with actual standing orders for the Parliament. We also had parliamentary tax that can be used by the other parliaments to come. We were able to come up with a very beautiful backdrop. So whenever we go for parliamentary proceedings, the house is just so beautiful. Okay. Yes, as a lady, I had to restore the color and brightness to the house. No offense to the guys.
Yeah.
Yes, and recently, that was just a week. Oh, last week Sunday. Yes. Last week Sunday, an election was held in Takrady, and by the grace of God, I was elected National Secretary.
Wow.
For the Ghana National Union of Technical Students. Yes.
Congratulations on that massive achievement.
Thank you. Thank you. So that it actually includes all the technical universities in Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, all the technical universities in Ghana, and within YIP, I started off as an MP. I started off as an observer. Because I just didn't know my left from my right at the time.
Okay.
And then I proceeded to becoming I was the organizing chairperson. Yes, I remember days where I have to come and arrange the tables, the chairs, and stuff before I proceeded to. And now I'm currently the deputy president pro tempore. That's just like the second deputy speaker. And yes, that's my profile so far. Thank you.
Wow, interesting profile. Since you're the only lady among the panelists, would you say it is a bit challenging to work with the men? Because the political sector of our country has always been dominated by men. So how has it been for you as a lady in this sector or this section? Like, how has it been? Can you just educate us a little bit more on your journey?
Yeah.
If it had really been challenging or you actually sailed easily, we would want to know.
Thank you once again. Honestly, it hasn't been easy.
Okay.
It wasn't easy. Yes, reason being that the space where we find ourselves, or where I find myself, is a male-dominated space.
Exactly.
Yes, especially the time when I served as Speaker of SRC Parliament, for the Sith Parliament. It's like you are a lady and you are presiding over a house that is dominated by men. So already it's like that thing where it's like, you are a lady, why are you coming to tell me? Because there are times when someone stands up to make a submission, and you have to tell the person to sit down or walk the person out.
Okay.
At that point, they are not seeing you as a speaker, they are seeing you as a lady. So they're like, what right do you have to talk to me like that? So it's not easy.
It's never easy.
But the thing is, you have to know where you are going to, what you want. But thankfully, I've had people, because out of the multitude of men who would want to fight you, I don't blame them, because I believe it's an instinctive thing. Most of them don't even realize they are doing it. Out of them, we have a few who are very supportive, because like, oh, you're a lady, you want to do this. Yes, I'll push you. We have our executive director is here. He pushes me. We have Honorable Hubert. Wow. Yes, Honorable Vixen. We have other people who they're like, oh, you want to do this. They support you. And there have been times where I was like, should I just stop this? But then I had a call, and it was an honorable Amano. Yes. Like reminding you that, no. You remember where you want to go to. Challenges will surely come along the way. But remember and know that there's a beginning of a book I once read. It says, what happens when a lady dares to dream? What happens when a girl dares to dream? So I'm still at the end. I'm trying to find out. I'm the girl in this question who is daring to dream. So let's find out what happens when a girl dares to dream.
Interesting submission from you, Faith. Jones, what do you have to say? Your personal profile, how you run things at YIP, and the impact you've given so far.
Thank you very much for the opportunity, and once again, thanks to Stone City FM 90.7 megahertz for this opportunity. Oh, Jones, if I want to talk about my profile, we're close today. I might be young.
Just brief it for us. Yeah, we know you are doing a lot, but can you just brief it a little bit for us?
Yes. I think I'll just limit it to a few backstories and the incumbency.
Okay.
So when we go to the backstories, of course, I am a Votarian, a proud Votarian. The name is Jones Amegashiviglo, and I am a proud Votarian today, yesterday, tomorrow, and forever. Voter forever. And I want to encourage my colleagues in the Volta region to push the Volta agenda, because you forever remain where you were born at. Even when you swear affidavit, nothing changes where you come from. So I'm a proud Votarian. Born in the Volta region. I went to Katasco.
Okay, Jolali.
Yes, Jolali.
Now or never. And indeed, you are flying.
Yes. And then I ended up at whole technical university. It was never a mistake ending up there to pursue HND marketing.
Okay.
A lot of people come to whole technical university, and some of them feel they came because they didn't qualify for the traditional universities.
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah. Some students are of that opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But I beg to differ.
Okay.
It was never a mistake coming to whole technical university, because your value is seen at where you can make a change.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm not saying when you go to UG and the rest, the number is big. And it's difficult to have an opportunity to make a difference.
Exactly.
But at where the number is small, there is vast opportunity for you. It's like an untapped land. Let me just give a short story before I continue. Exactly. So 2 people were asked to go and sell shoes to a community. And in that community, they don't wear shoes. The first person came, the people don't wear shoes. Why have you sent me here? He packed and left. The other came and said, they're not wearing shoes. Virgin land. He introduced them to shoes. The company is making money. And that is the situation at whole technical university.
Exactly.
It is like an untapped land. And if you know how to work on yourself and capture opportunities, you make an impact. And that is my story at whole technical university. I have no regrets ever coming to whole technical university. And I am proud to have attended whole technical university.
Okay.
I ended up becoming Promax president in the same department my colleague was a speaker of, because there was a problem there. And I was motivated to make a change. And I became Promax president, and I did that change. And I also became SRC Deputy Chief Justice, and I saw a problem there, and I ensured that the issue was solved, leading to the emergence of the current constitution of the SRC.
Okay.
And there, we're like, no, we can't end there. Needed to continue. And that a little bit of inspiration for the emergence of Youth Impact Parliament also came from that story. We wanted to continue stirring the waters and creating opportunities for youth to make an impact. That led to Youth Impact Parliament. I went to KNUST to pursue my top-up in business administration marketing option, and I'm a graduate of KNUST as well.
Okay.
And very soon we'll start the masters. Now, when it comes to portfolios, let me just talk about the current portfolios. There are 4 ultimate ones that I call every day. I am the executive director of Youth Impact Movement, as you know.
Okay.
And not only that, I am the Speaker of Parliament for the Youth Government System of the International Youth Network for United Nations Security Council Resolution 2250. The name is long, but the United Nations Day.
Can you take it again?
Yes, the name is the International Youth Network for United Nations Security Council Resolution 2250.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was founded by Her Excellency Reverend Dr. Lydian Saliado, PhD, who is someone very passionate for youths.
Okay.
Yes. And also, due to this love for speakership, I was able to found another group with Right Honorable Amano David Na, called the National Association of Student Speakers Ghana, which encompasses speakers of SRC parliaments from KNUST, UG, Valley View, UEW, all the technical universities, and then all of the universities in the Republic of Ghana are part of it, and I lead them as chairman, which is the head of that association, of which I'm proud of. But I'll be handing over very soon, though. And ultimately in Youth Impact Parliament, I'm the president of the Senate, which is another challenge because it's difficult to stir and start the water. If you are the one if you are the one coming to mold the pot, you have a very important job to do, because if you don't mold it well, people cannot eat in it. So I'm also molding the pot at the Senate, and I think that's an abridged version of the profile of Jones Amegashi. But not to say I'm a senior research assistant at Whole Technical University. So if you have issues with project work and the rest, bring them to me. I'll handle them for you. We'll finish right now. Faith, I'm waiting for you.
Interesting profile from you, Jones. And Mr. What's the name? Mr. Hubert.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Tilda.
Okay.
Just listening to the profile of my colleagues, I think I should just put under the pillow and then put my head on it. but anyway, that's just by the way. Let me also say that I'm a proud Votarian. Yeah, I'm from Aflau Gamajara. Yeah,
Okay.
always proud, very proud of where I come from. Yeah, any day, anywhere, I'll forever mention where I come from, because they actually nurtured me from infancy, and then here I am today. So, high school, that's St. Paul Senior High School, popularly known as Paco. Yeah. Our motto is Vinci Imbo no Malo, conquer evil by doing good. Yeah.
Latin or Greek?
It's Latin.
Okay.
Yeah. So I proceeded to Whole Technical University, where I pursued HND in accountancy.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I'm sitting here, I have accounting background. So during my studentship, I held a portfolio for the Association of Technical University Accounting Students, as their male organizer, H2U chapter. So during my school days, I was actually inspired by how things were going. One day I entered the SRC Parliament, and then I was kind of inspired how things were going, and I approached our executive director I could remember that day he actually printed a portion of the SRC constitution for me, which actually entails my portfolio. So that was actually my guide. I read through, like, it's just like something I've memorized. So
Exactly.
yeah, I've actually done that, and then I became the SRC finance officer. When I was the SRC finance officer, that was when Vixen Bright Salom was also the vice president. So we worked hand in hand. The last standing finance officer for SRC, Whole Technical University. I think the name has been changed, so now they have financial secretary.
Okay.
Yeah. So from that side, I think zooming in, let me just speak a little about Youth Impact Parliament too.
Okay.
When I joined, just this young guy passing by one fateful Saturday, and I saw a group of people in the JCR. What I did, just this curiosity, I just approached them.
Okay.
By then, I was even going around with my campaign.
Okay.
It was during our election time, so I approached them and I noticed that something is going on there, and I saw Jones, Amano, and the likes there. That was the exact day that they've even had the first sitting. So I joined them. I left my campaign and I joined them. We did everything.
Okay.
Automatically, I became a member of Youth Impact Parliament. By then, it wasn't even Youth Impact Parliament. It was having a different name before we had a rebranding.
Okay.
So during I served as MP for Akachi North since its inception. Yeah, I think that's where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
native of Akachi myself.
Yeah, we are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though that's not where I'm coming from, but
Okay.
it's just coincidental that
It was just a nice experience.
you know.
Yeah.
So I serve as a committee member, and then rose to become a deputy minority leader, then a minority leader, then I became the majority leader, and then still the majority leader for Youth Impact Parliament. And I had a host of committee leadership positions, and then currently the business committee chairperson. And then zooming into humanitarian side, I belong to Lions Clubs International.
Wow.
Yes, the biggest humanitarian service that you ever get in the world.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, it's the biggest.
Is there?
No. The data is there.
Okay.
We have
I'm
about.
trying to shade with the retractors.
We have about close to 1.4 million members worldwide. Yes, so I'm a proud member of Hoadido Virtual Yo Lions Club, where I serve as their charter president. I just handed over recently to my other colleague that also preceded me.
Okay.
And then and also I also had the opportunity to become the member of the Electoral Commission of Ghana National Union of Technical Students, where we actually conducted the election for Faith, where she won.
Okay.
Massively.
Yes. I'm
Yes.
just glad you added the massively, because
Yes,
someone
she
somewhere
won.
would have thought, since you guys are friends or since you guys know each other, there is some. But I just love the fact that you said massively.
Oh, yeah.
The people's choice.
Yeah.
People's choice. It's massive
Congratulations.
win on that day. So
Okay.
I think in a nutshell, that's who Hubert Agbahode is.
Okay.
Currently, I work with Ghana Library Authority too, as the assistant finance officer for Ghana Library Authority, Kweto branch. Thank you very much. That's it.
So
That's who Hubert
interesting
is.
submission, and from our panelists, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard them. You've stick and stayed with us. You've tuned us. You've heard their inspiring stories. It just started from one dream of making a change, and you've heard their profiles. You've heard the impact they've given back to society and what they inspired to do. This has been an interesting drive with my four panelists.
Well, we want to hear hear about the host. We want to know the host. We want to know about the host.
Okay, so I am Matilda Akosa Dosia, also the Deputy Clerk Publicity for Youth Impact Parliament. I am a student at Whole Technical University pursuing Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Media Technology, an aspiring journalist myself. Yes, I also inspired to make a change, and yes, this show was proudly brought to you by Youth Impact Parliament. What, like, should I say groups or babies? What name should I give us? Like, so yes, we come together to inspire change. We come together to inform the community. We come together to bridge the gap between policy making for the government and the youth. This has been an interesting show, and we hope to see you guys same time next week. Until then, it's bye bye.